I'll stay here with you. You are a ranger, so I am a lucky man. I am a lucky man. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky man. 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 I am a lucky man.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm your host today on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with...
Wandedoo Tortya.
And the Speed Lane is where we talk about things that concern us as a people, as a community, as families, or our personal lives. Now, today we are going to be tackling something that touches a lot of people at some point in life or even all the time, and that is apologies. Think about it, a simple apology could prevent so many misunderstandings, yet I don't know, maybe pride, fear, or old habits often gets in the way. People refuse to apologize, and sometimes they end up building lifetime enemies, holding grudges, and keeping relationships cold for years. So why do people find it so hard to apologize? Are you someone who yourself find it hard to apologize? What is usually going through your mind whenever you try to apologize and you cannot? And also, have you ever had someone wrong you and they did not apologize? Or why in general do you think people find it so hard to apologize? Now, you also can call in at any point in time to be part of this conversation. And the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so hard to apologize? You can call in and share those stories where someone wronged you and could not apologize, and why exactly you think that actually happens. And like I earlier mentioned, I am not here alone. I am here with Tortya Joyce, and we are going to be talking about the apologies together. Before you can then call in and let us hear your opinion. So, Wando, have you ever experienced a situation where someone wronged you and they did not apologize?
Yes, I have. Well, there was one of my friend. Yes. So she only wants, anytime we are together, she wants to stay with me for benefit, like anything I can offer. So it went on and on. And when I refused to be at her beck and call, it became a problem for us. So I decided to, she cut me off. Mm-hmm. Yes, I wasn't the one that even cut her off, she did. And she cut me off, and for years, she hasn't like come back to like apologize, to say sorry for what she did, because she wanted me for her benefit. Anything I give to her, like
just from what she
can get. Yes. So that was it. So when it was becoming too much, when it was like to my neck, and I approached her, I told her what she's doing is not acceptable, it's not nice, it's not conducive for me. So if is going to continue this way, then it's better we just part ways. So she accepted, we parted ways without an apology. She didn't feel that what she was doing was wrong. She felt it was perfectly okay for her to be using me. So I now said, since it's like that, let's just separate.
Okay, but when you told her that you were expecting her to like come up with an apology,
yes, I wanted her to like apologize, say sorry, like I've wronged you, and I'll mend my ways, I'll take correction, and we'll be together. Like she'll be a different person, but she didn't see it in that perspective. She saw that what she was doing is right, and she felt it was perfectly fine for her to be to be with me for benefit, what she can get, but me, I won't have any benefit from her. So I felt it wasn't right. It's supposed to be, it's a two-way friendship, not just one-sided, not just for her own benefit. So we parted ways, and she hasn't come to apologize till now. and we are cool. It's fine.
But don't you think it's you that suggested that parting ways for? Wasn't it you, or you just had this idea that okay, maybe if you say that one, she might
Yes,
actually apologize.
yes,
For
she will feel that what she has doing, what she has been doing is wrong, and then we'll talk about it, we'll discuss about it, and look for possible ways to
Resolve
handle.
the
Yes,
matter.
yes, to handle the matter.
So how about you yourself? Have you ever been in a situation where you find it difficult? You found it difficult to actually apologize to someone you wronged?
If I wrong someone, if I know within me that I've wronged someone, I tender my apologies without regret. Like I say it willing from my heart. But in the circumstance in which I did not wrong you, and what I did was right, then I feel there's no need for me to tender any apologies.
So have you ever known that this is very wrong? Like something you did, you actually upset that person. That person is actually offended, and you are aware, but still you found it difficult to apologize.
Yes, I have. I've been in that situation.
Okay.
There was a time in which my aunt sent me to do something, and to me it wasn't what I wanted, though it was for our both benefit, though. So I feel she will also like what I suggested, and when I brought it, she was like, no, this is not what she sent me. And I was like, this can go, like this should be it. So we insisted on, like, we had a dialogue concerning it, but I was wrong, since it's not my money, it's her own money. So
And she's the one who
Yeah,
said it's your
yeah.
aunt that sent you.
Yes,
It
yes.
wasn't yours.
Yes. So we had a small dialogue about it. So I later tendered my apology, though. Yes, but it was
a difficult one for you.
Yes, it
so
was.
what was going through your mind that moment? Like, why were you feeling like you don't want to apologize?
Because I feel I feel it's something that will benefit us. Like what she wanted was right, but the one I wanted, like,
Was better. You
Yes, it
thought
was
your own was
better. Yes, I feel it
Okay,
was better.
That is interesting, and I think you have unknowingly, or should I say knowingly, actually told us one of the reasons why people find it difficult to apologize. But we'll come back to that. If you have just joined us, this is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with.
Tortya Wando.
And this morning we are talking about apologies. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? You find it in relationship, in marriages, in families, with friendships. Your friend wrongs you and refuses to apologize, or you even see a marriage breaking up because one person could just not apologize, or a friendship breaking up because one person could just not apologize for their wrong. Or even at workplaces, someone is losing a job because they just could not apologize in different situations. So why do people find it hard to apologize? You can call in and share stories, call in and share your experience, and just tell us what you think and why people actually find it hard to apologize. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize, especially when they are wrong? Why is it so? Call in and let us hear your opinion. Okay, so Wando, now let's talk about those reasons. Why do you think people find it difficult to apologize? Like in that situation where you yourself are finding it difficult, and also in that your friend's situation that she did not apologize, what would you say was the reason?
Pride. I would say pride. Pride makes people not to. They feel like is their self-esteem is being taken if they apologize. They feel their pride won't let them to come low. Their pride and ego. Like my ego is high. Like I cannot. It's you are the one that's supposed to apologize, not me. They feel you are making them to. They feel if they apologize, actually they are weak. Like it's weakness to apologize. Like it's failure. Their strength is being taken away.
So for some people, pride. For some people, they feel like it's a sign of weakness.
Yes, some feel it's a sign of self-esteem. Like their self-esteem is being taken away. They are not the the them that they used to know, like
Low self-esteem.
yes, below self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. Okay. So, in your case, do you think it was about pride? Because me, I really
No,
think it was about something else.
Yes, yes. In my own case, it was. I thought my own opinion was better off than
Exactly.
than
People
that
who
of.
feel like they are right and they have not done anything. There are actually people like that who would actually wrong you, and your heart, you're boiling. You're like, I cannot believe that this person did it. This person has to offer me an apology, and then the person feels like they are right.
Yes, yes.
You know. So for you, that was the case too, because
Yes.
you felt like it's your own that was right.
Yes, I
Okay.
thought mine was right.
Okay, you can also call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize when they are wrong? Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? And it keeps leading to broken relationships with families just because one person could not apologize. Hello? Hello? Okay, you can call us back and let us hear your opinion. And even with friendships, even with workplaces, different scenarios where simply because one person could not tender an apology, everything just went bad. So why exactly do people find it difficult to apologize? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to actually apologize? Do you think it's pride? Do you think it has to do with just thinking they are right? What exactly actually makes it? Because when you think about it, it's like it's so simple, right? It's just to say sorry.
And yes,
sometimes.
everything is done. Some they even think fear of consequences. They'll feel like if I apologize now, this person will not pity me. Like the person I'll be paralyzed for what I did.
Okay.
So they feel if they apologize, the consequences will be upon them, and it will hurt them. So they feel let me just highlight it, just be quiet, like
Okay,
nothing.
like,
Let's
if
pretend
you
as if nothing
apologize-
happened.
That's if some people apologize, they feel like they'll say, okay, that means you're wrong.
Yes, you
And
are
if you're
wrong,
not
and
apologizing-
you be penalized for it. So they feel that it's better I will not apologize. I will be on my word, like I'll stand to my word. I did not do it. I'm not wrong. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I am not wrong. But when they admit it now, the consequences follows.
Okay,
So,
but it's not all the time. It's not all the time. Sometimes it's not even situation that consequences
yes,
would
yes.
actually come. To be honest, most of the time, what I think apologies do is actually ease the situation
Yes.
to stop it from escalating, to stop it from going extreme, where you people even no longer become friends,
Yes.
or where even I like to mention in relationships where you people even think of breaking off the whole thing because one person could just not apologize for their mistake, and the other person is just holding the grudge.
Yes.
And is just holding all of that in their mind because the other person did not apologize to them. Do you actually think, one day, that people realize what they are doing when they refuse to apologize? Do you
Yes,
think, like, it's
they do.
intentional?
They do. Yes, it's very intentional. They know what they are doing. They know. They just don't want to apologize. They don't want to say it out. They don't want to feel their. Don't want them to, people to know that they are wrong. Like they don't want to admit it, but they actually know that what they are doing is wrong, and it's hurting people. It's hurting the other partner, the other party. But for them to apologize and let everything be okay, cool with each other, the self pride and the ego won't allow them to do it. And some don't even have empathy. They don't have pity at all. Like some don't even have conscience. Let me just say that.
I actually think everybody has a conscience. They just don't allow their conscience
yes,
to
yes.
actually work.
Yes, exactly.
If you have just joined us, this is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this morning on the show, we are talking about apologies. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Why exactly do you think? Have you ever been in a situation where someone wronged you and did not apologize? Why do you think that happened? Do you yourself find it difficult to apologize? Why do you think that happens? And the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize when they are wrong? Now, apologizing may seem simple, but for many, it's really not. You know, pride, fear of looking weak, and the need to always be right. That's another thing. Some people feel like they always have to be right, and if they apologize, then it means that they were wrong, right? Hello? Hello? Okay, we lost that, but don't worry, you can try again, call back and catch up with us. The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? And we're talking about the need to always be right. So people feel like that one mess up, like if I just apologize now, then it's considered that, oh, this person can also make mistakes, and then they just always want to be right. I know people like that who would never be wrong. For them to be wrong, it's better whatever consequence that is going to go, let it just happen. Even if you know, I had a friend that had that need to who always wanted to be right, to the extent that if we were going somewhere and she said, okay, this was the right way to go. That's an example, because I cannot actually think of one particular thing that she did. If the left side was the right way to go, and then she thought it was the right side, and she said, is this side we are supposed to follow? And then someone else discovers, no, there are nails on this side that might injure us. Even when she has realized that, okay, she was wrong, this is actually the way, she would rather prefer that everyone match those nails and go and get injured than for her to appear to be wrong. I don't know if you understand. Hello?
Yes, I do.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, I'm Elizabeth calling from West State University.
Welcome.
That is former Benin State University.
Okay, welcome to the show, Elizabeth.
I want to contribute that the main reason why people don't apologize is pride.
Okay.
They don't want to own up to their mistake. They think that if they apologize, it will be looked at being weak. And so even when they are wrong and they know it, they keep insisting on not apologizing. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for calling in to be part of the show. This issue of pride, I think we really have to talk about pride on like a different whole, because there are whole things that are connected to this pride. And it's hurting people, but sometimes they don't even realize it. And we are now in a world where people feel like, I can do without them. Is it not just my friends? If they are not friends with me, some other persons will become friends with me. Is it not just this relationship? If I don't apologize and he or she feels like they don't want the relationship, they should go. Another person will come for me. It would have taken just one apology to actually fix that.
Simple.
But then people would deliberately allow it to be like that. And then one thing about human beings, maybe some people are gifted or some people are able to just let things go. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good.
And you can try to call us back again. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Call in and tell us what you know, your experiences, and we need to find a way out of this, right? We need to find some suggestions as to how people can actually go about things like this. Because like I was saying, Wandedoo, when it comes to, like I was saying, it's now like a world where people say, I don't need anybody.
But yes, I can stay on my own. I can do it on my own.
When he or she is tired. And some people deliberately try to ignore that situation and allow it to, when she's tired, she will stop. You know, they're just waiting for where you, that is actually the victim in that situation, we get to a point where you can no longer maybe take the distance. Maybe if it was leading to two of you not talking. So people will be waiting that when you get to that point, you will come out of it and actually stop what you are doing. And even though they don't apologize, you just take the whole situation back. Now, that is a very, I really want to call it evil thing to do. Because imagine you holding a grudge that this person wronged me and the person is waiting for you when you are tired.
You will still come back. If
it's me,
and they'll still take it. they'll still take it as a norm, like it's normal. Yes, when you finish keeping the grudge, when you finish stop talking and the quiet mood, you still be the one to still start talking back with them again. Like they feel that it's a normal thing, it's your behavior. Like they wronged you. After a while of being silent, and you still came back to them, they feel that it's nothing, it's not their fault. Like they did not wrong you. You are the one, like it's your fault.
And some people actually know that it's their fault.
Yes, but they won't apologize.
Their apology.
Then
I also think that apart from pride, and then I think some people fear that the apology might not be taken, and instead of actually trying, then they just allow it to die. Because, well, if it's not taken, then I don't know, some people consider I've wasted my apology. For someone like me, if my apology is not taken, then I look at it like, well, at least I apologize. If anything arises later, I know that I apologize. But then some people just take it like, well, if it's not accepted too, at least I already won. At least I did not have to waste my apology. There are people who think that apologies are a waste. So at least I did not have to waste it. I did not have to bring myself down and everything like that. So what about you? You also can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya Wandedoo.
And this morning we are asking why you think people actually find it so difficult to apologize. Think about a situation. Have you ever been in that situation where someone wronged you and did not apologize? Or have you also been in, the different situation where you're the one who wronged someone, but you could not apologize? Why did that happen? What was actually going through your head? You can call in and share all of that with us. Now, Wando, these things of not rendering apology, they actually have bigger effects than most people realize, because trust begins to break, minor disagreements and turn into bigger things. So what are some of those effects that not apologizing you think can actually lead to?
Well, some of these effects, it makes stagnant growth. Like it make an individual not grow.
Okay, how is that?
Yes, like when you consistently not apologize when you are wrong. People feel that this person does not apologize. Even if she wrongs you, she cannot apologize. So it makes you not grow. Like sometimes you have like opportunities. Opportunities like let me say job opportunities, and someone refer you, and they discover that you cannot communicate well with people, and you cannot tender apology when you are wrong. So they now decide to restrain from you. Like it makes you not grow in where you are supposed to go. Yes, even opportunities where you are supposed to get opportunities, people don't refer you. They don't come close to you
because everyone has a grudge.
Yes, everyone has a grudge.
All the things you have been doing and not apologizing, you just have those grudge.
Yes. So it causes a stagnant growth. People don't grow, and then it makes someone not to have respect and trust for you. Like this person has.
But do you know, Wanda, I actually think it's the other way around when it comes to how we are in the world today. When we see people who never accept that they're wrong, who never tender apologies, then you see people thinking, should I say it's fear that they start having for that person, or one kind of respect? I don't know what it is, but that's when you see this person is a tough man, and this person is is mighty. All those names that people tend that when this one never accepts that he's wrong. Maybe they will say it silently, but then in reality, everyone is trying to act like you are the god. I don't know if you get the picture of what I'm talking about.
I do.
So I actually think that when it comes to that people no longer respecting you, it might be true. It's true in some cases, but the way we see it these days, most of the time they rather cling to you. They are rather they turn it to like, should I say they are worshiping you now, or everyone is too scared to actually say anything.
Yes.
And I don't know. I think maybe that's because when people find someone that seems like they are strong, emotionally strong, then people begin to fear. But I don't think not apologizing is some form of being strong emotionally. I actually think that it takes emotional intelligence for someone to be able to know that they are supposed to apologize.
But yes.
And some people don't have that. And if you have just joined us, this is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya Wando.
And this morning we are talking about apologies. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Have you ever had a friend like that? Do you yourself find it difficult to apologize? Why does that happen? You also can call in to be part of this conversation. And the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Call in and let us hear from your experiences, from what perspective you're looking at it from. Just let us know what you think. Now, still on those effects one day, apart from people not trusting you, you know, minor disagreements sometimes turn into bigger ones. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Rita. I'm calling from Achusa.
Welcome to the show, Rita. Why do you think people find it so difficult to apologize?
One of the reasons is one, shyness.
Shyness, okay?
Yes. They are scared when they apologize, the reaction of the other person. So there are some people, even when you offend them and you apologize, they don't really give you. They just show you. And at such time, perhaps the person must have tried 1 or 2 times and feel that it's the same with another person and might decide not to do it. And then others is out of ignorance.
Okay.
And then others, they feel why others don't even see anything wrong with what they have done. Why you are busy, angry and all whatnot. They don't see it. They don't even know they have offended you. And then others out of pride. Pride. Why should I apologize to her? Who is she? Who is he? I beg well. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And personally, let me tell you, I will be so sorry about so many things. I will find it. I think I'm learning how to apologize.
Okay.
When I got married to my husband, you know, I will. No, but he's down to earth. He's very apologetic whenever he wrongs me. So one day I asked myself, why are you always not apologizing? You have to sit up, So I started apologizing. And for my friends, I always do. When you call my attention, actually sometimes I don't even know when I've offended you. But when you call my attention, I'm so sorry. And sometimes deliberate, I refuse to, just to hurt you. It depends on what you want.
Okay.
So that's just the reason.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rita, for calling in to be part of the show. I like how she was able to admit on her own part as well. Because if you know that you have a certain kind of problem, if you know that there is something you're trying to beat, then it makes it easier for you to actually be able to work on it. But then if there are people who are always in denial, like, when I am wrong, that's when I apologize. They will never accept that they are actually going through this, or they are actually that type of person. If people keep saying you are someone who doesn't apologize, you will always be right. Or people kind of you have to check yourself, right? Is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there something, is it actually true what people say that I'm not apologizing? And also, I like how she mentioned in her marriage, her husband is always apologizing. Whenever he's wrong, he always apologizes. And that is something that sometimes over time can build. If I am always apologizing to you and you never apologize, then one day I can just lock up. Like, me too, I'm not doing today again.
Yes, it's true.
But then it's good that she's actually taking a step. And I like how she's able to tell us that she's actually trying to learn how to apologize. Or what do you think, Wando?
Yes, I do. Well, it's a very good step, because sometimes when a party is doing something and the other party is not, you feel tired, like you are weak. I'm the one always doing it. So it's good that the both of them are working together. The both of them are making effort to apologize when they are wrong, because it makes them grow. Yes, they are not stagnated, as I said earlier on. It gives a growth in them, like it brings a peaceful home.
And in that peaceful home. That's what I wanted to say. In that situation, the growth there is if people keep stacking up things, sometimes someone just gets angry, or maybe someone just goes for a divorce, and you're like,
over
what
a
happened?
minor something that is
Over
not big,
a minor
just
thing.
say sorry and everything settles.
But then sometimes it's not just saying sorry at that moment, because sometimes when people actually file for divorces like that, it's because they have been holding some
Grudges,
or
yes.
things that did not settle in I'm not saying that it's for every situation, because
yes.
we cannot tell for everyone's family, everyone's
Yes.
marriage and all of that. But then sometimes it's not what happened at that moment. It's because the person has been building things, counting the ones that you refuse to apologize for, the
Yes.
ones that
You
were not
ignore, yes.
resolved, you know. And then she mentioned, Rita mentioned, scared of being shunned. Some people are scared that even when they apologize,
Yes.
uh,
It's not noticed.
you
Yes.
just ignore them.
it. Yes.
But that's actually true for some people. You apologize to someone, and then
and
they
they feel it's nothing. You didn't do anything. Like
they just shun you. Or even if they feel it's something like I don't know, is it anger that takes over at that point, and they don't
Or
even
pride,
acknowledge it, and then you can feel even more hurt when you apologize to someone and then they don't even acknowledge that you've actually apologized. They just ignore you.
Yes.
Nothing. So that can be it for some people. And she also mentioned that it comes from past experiences, because they have gone through it before.
Yes.
And then they are just scared to they just accept it. Let me just allow whatever this relation, if it's a friendship, let it just die, because it's possible that the person will just ignore me.
Yes.
You know, this is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya Wando.
and this morning we are talking about apologies. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Do you yourself find it difficult to apologize? And do you maybe have someone who has offended you before and did not apologize? What did you think of that situation? What did you think it was that was wrong? And also with yourself, what do you think is wrong, or what goes through your mind? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Call in and let us hear from you. Let us hear your experiences. Let us hear the stories. You can share all of that with us. And one thing that I think we left out, that shyness. Wando. She mentioned shyness. Some people are shy. Okay. I don't know how to feel about
Yes.
about
How
that
will I
shyness.
start? Yes. How will I start? Yes.
That issue of how would I start? Okay, myself, I go through that, but I don't think that's that's something that holds me down, like to not apologize, because even
Yes.
if I go through that, if I cannot say it with my
Yes,
mouth,
you can
I have
text, right?
I
Yes.
have to text. And that's one habit that I have also, because you can be shouting at me or telling me that I did something wrong, appearing very hurt right there in front of me, and I will not be able to say anything. But I don't think that's for me that's like shyness. Or is it shyness? Honestly, I've not even figured it out. I don't
It
think
is
that's
shyness.
shyness though, because in my mind I'll be feeling like I cannot actually open my mouth and say anything. And for people like us, I hate anything emotional, any confrontation that is emotional, and it just makes me feel, if I even I can start crying for if I open my mouth to dare talk in that kind of situation. So yes, another way when it comes to that shyness, I think another way to deal with it is text. All right.
Yes.
Right. You can apologize that way, and the person can still see that you're sorry, even if you could not say it in that moment.
Yes.
Right. So what about you? Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Call in and let us hear from you. And we were on the effect Wando before her call came in, and I was mentioning disagreements that turn into long-standing tension. You see two friends just turn into strangers, or two people are living in the same house as a couple, but
They're
then
not talking.
they're not talking, or
Yes.
it's good morning and
No communication,
no communication. Exactly. It's just good morning, good afternoon, and slowly they get used to it and the whole thing. And someone is wondering, when did all this, how come did you get to the point where you wanted to leave that your partner? And you didn't know that it started from one time where you just could not apologize for something so simple, and the grudge was going. So yes, I also think people become enemies and then hold that grudge, turn into strangers, which is some of those effects. So do you have some to also add, Wanda?
Like you said, relationship breakdown, like it breaks down relationship, both marital, friendship, family relationship, all the relationship. If you used to apologize over something that is minor, something that is small, it now escalates to bigger ones. And when it now starts making amends, how to apologize, it becomes so cumbersome, becomes so big for you to do. So one of the consequences is it makes you not to apologizing, not apologizing at the appropriate time, the right time. It makes it cumbersome, it accumulates, and it makes it more difficult for you to apologize when you are supposed to. Yes.
And I also think damaged reputation.
Yes, it is
damaged reputation, because people know you as someone who never accepts that fault and even do anything to actually clear their name, and you just have that reputation, because it's not just with friendships and personal relationships. It can even affect your status outside, what people know you as, and they keep that grudge. And sometimes even in career, you feel like they are forgotten. And then let me give an example. You come to run for another thing, maybe you wanted to step up your career, and then people are not supporting you because they still remember that thing that you did that time, and then you did not apologize for it. And if you ask me, I actually think that that's good that people remember it, because I personally do not take when I don't like it when people don't apologize as well. So I really do like it when people remember. But then one problem would find with society again is sometimes people remember, but it just takes, you're able to maybe woo them with something, you're able to just blind them, maybe even distribute money, and you've captured everybody, they're forgetting about what you did. I mean, forgiveness is okay, but then when it's like they just blinded you, the person is unapologetic, nothing, and he or she just used that trick to just get your votes back or your love back. That is what I find difficult to understand with other people. This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm with you on the show this morning. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya Wando.
And this morning we are talking about apologies. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? Do you have stories to share? Call in and let us hear from you. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize? What do you think actually causes it when people deliberately or even unknowingly? If you think it's also unknowingly, you can still tell us, because truly, I remember one of our callers mentioned that some people actually don't know. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Chris Man calling from Makodi.
Welcome to the show.
Regular caller.
Yes, welcome. So tell us, why do you think people find it so difficult to apologize?
For me, to apologize is just like a normal thing to me. Like, if I know I wronged you and maybe I discover I wronged you, immediately I will apologize. Apology is just like emotional kind of, I don't know how to put it though, but if you apologize, nothing will come out of you. Like, that person that you are, you still remain who you are, you still remain what you are, you still remain what God reserved for you. So I don't see anything difficult there to apologize to someone. Even at times, like me, even though I know you are wrong and maybe you want to put the blame on me, for me to just let everything go like, I better let peace reign. I'll say, bro, I'm sorry, please, I apologize, apology. That's all. So to me, it's not a difficult, it's something you take it personal that, I cannot apologize, who this person be. No, I can apologize to anybody as far as a human being, whether little, big, or far, as far as a human being, I can apologize.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That's a good mindset to have. He came with a solution
Yes.
and not figuring it. I mean, we already did most of it, right? Figuring
Yes.
why people actually
Don't apologize.
Yes. And he is saying for him, he actually,
Good.
just for that sake of peace should reign. Sometimes, even when it's not his fault and someone tries to put blame on him, he just apologizes.
Yes.
So I think it's a good mindset to
Yes.
that for peace to
To
reign.
reign.
It's actually one of the way to move forward from it. You just look at it like, well, even if I don't think I am wrong, then for peace to reign,
Yes.
that's another good mindset to have. But I don't think it's in all situations. Or do you think differently, Wando? That
No.
for peace to reign, because sometimes it can backfire.
Yes, it is. Sometimes when you apologize for peace to reign, people like use you, like they'll say even if I wrong her, she'll still come apologize, and they'll continue doing it over and over
Okay,
again.
let's take this
Hello.
call. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Please, apology for the inconvenience. Chris, Mark calling back. You make sure that it's not every situation that you just say, okay, let peace reign. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. I think I love that part. Yeah, it's not every situation. There are some situations that you say, if I say, okay, make this just be like this, you just be as if maybe, yes, you are wrong. That is, you are guilty of that, whatever.
Yes,
that happened.
yes.
So the whole thing there, my kind of person, I always consider my kind of person too. But there are some situations that you say, but let it not be this way. But as a
Let's
human
just
being,
die.
as a man, you know how to follow it up, that everything will just go in a peaceful or in the way that, yes, it will not escalate to another level of violence or whatever. Thank you
All right.
guys.
Okay,
Thank you so much for calling in to contribute to that.
Yeah.
Yes, truly, that for peace to reign thing, sometimes it can actually backfire.
Yes,
And like
it
he
does.
said, he just helped us completely. Sometimes people start thinking, yes, it's actually your fault because you decided to apologize for peace to reign. They don't even look at it as that anymore. They just think, well, it's your fault because
your fault, yeah.
you apologize. This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this morning we're talking about apologies. And we have been asking why you think people find it so difficult to apologize. And you can still call in now to be part of the show. And the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why do people find it so difficult to apologize when they are wrong? Why do you think that happens? Have you ever happened to you, or has it happened to someone you know, or do you yourself find it difficult to apologize? Then what goes through your mind, and what makes it difficult for you to actually say that? So, Wando, there must be a way forward, right?
Yes.
Because saying sorry isn't always a sign of weakness. And I think that way forward is actually making people to know that. So some of those things that are considering maybe a sign of weakness, they shouldn't look at it like that.
Yes.
And sometimes I feel like it's not their fault. It's upbringing, the way they have been, maybe from the way that they were trained.
Yes.
It seems like when you say sorry, then it means you're weak. And instead, people should note that it's like a way to show understanding, to build trust and repair relationships, right?
Yes.
And even small gestures acknowledging the mistake can make the difference, reflection, honesty and courage. And also for people who find it difficult to apologize, do you have something to say about that for way forward out of it, Wanda?
Well, let's see, for in a toxic environment which is toxic, like failure to say sorry leads to fight. Like one small thing leads to fighting or this other burning stuff, like violence. So when people fail to say sorry, it makes situations complicated. It makes people to come into violent and behave in ways in which hadn't been the apologize, come together, talk about it, settle it amicably, it will be resolved. But when they don't do that, when self ego becomes the order of the day, it's down to bring disorder.
Okay, one last call before we go. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Master Charles. I'm calling from Makodi precisely.
Okay, welcome to the show, Master Charles. Let's hear what you have to say quickly.
Okay. But please, before I have to say something, or before I conclude, let me just go and chip into what you guys are saying. One, let me just say, I will just summarize into one. Why some people find it so difficult to apologize is this. One, upbringing, the way they're being brought up, either by their parents or by their parents or whatsoever. Two, ego. Or let me say, thirdly, pride. Some people, they find it difficult to apologize. Maybe if they apologize to you, like, they'll belittle themselves in front of you or before other people. You understand? At the end of it all, when they apologize and when they left that scene or that particular spot, maybe they will start gossiping about them or talking about them. So they will see that they have belittled themselves. But it's very wrong.
Yes.
It's very, very wrong. Why I say that is this. Take example like a musician. I guess maybe you might have come across one of his songs, Aircon.
Oh, okay, just go ahead without his name.
Okay, when he went to the club and he met an under teenage girl, you understand? He came out openly, wrote a song and apologized to his fans and to his followers and whatsoever to clear the scene. Understand? For him to do that, you discover that at that particular period in time of his career, he did not fail or was belittled, and people praise him for that, and people did not criticize him. You understand? Like other, they will not come out and apologize. At the end of it, it will become a crisis or a talk of war on internet. You see that? So for him to do that, you see, he somehow in quotes uplift his career. You understand? Just like what the Bible says, once you bring yourself forth to God and belittle yourself, God will bring you up.
Okay. All right.
And again, something I want to chip into this same program. I'm not supposed to call, but I just decided to call because
you're supposed to. Go on.
Okay, sorry for that, for me to use that word.
No, it's
and
fine.
I don't know if it's it to be right for. I don't know if it would be right for you people to balance the gender equation in the program, like to include me in the program, so that at least
to include males.
Yeah, once they see me speak from his own perspective or angle, then the man or the me will speak from his own perspective.
That's you right now.
In a relationship.
That's why you have called. That is why you have called. You're the man, and we have heard from another man.
I know. So that the people are just like the celebrity we are looking onto in the program. You understand? At the end of it, you people will summarize all the whole thing, the audience or we called. You understand? People have to summarize it.
Yes, that is why we always encourage you to be part of it, because you are the balance.
Hold on, please don't. Do you know why I say this?
Okay.
Sorry to say this. So there's a program.
Oh, okay. We lost. I would have loved to hear that too, but I mean, we lost it. But next time you can actually come on and then share with us what you wanted to say. But truly, the balance is them, right?
Yes.
Everyone is encouraged to call, and then sometimes you cannot just actually go to people and start telling everyone to do.
Yes,
which is why they make it like open for everyone to actually call in and then share their opinions, and we get to find a way. If everyone talks about what bothers them or how to look at it, then we are able to tell a way out of it, right?
Yes,
we are able
exactly.
to find a way out of it. And another thing I would say is to be empathic, to try to put yourself in that situation.
Yes,
if you are able to put yourself in someone else's shoes, then you know that this is actually wrong.
Yes.
This is how I would feel if this was done to me. Well, at this point in time, we have come to the end of the show, and we have been talking about apologies. And I've been with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Wandedoo Tortya.
And I hope that you've enjoyed your time right here with us. And as you go about the rest of your day, don't forget to remember to start apologizing and let healing begin. And also coming up next at 10 a.m. is King James 90s Top 10. Right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And until then, keep enjoying music of your life.
Radio is magic. Radio transmits fast and far in seconds.